Shawnee. Welcome back. We're in the office today, and I have, like, therapists need a sweater, so I have an oversized sweater on. And I'm going to hop right in because I'm a little late getting ready. Crazy thing is, I woke up earlier this morning and managed to leave later than I typically do. But I did bring some single shadows that I plan to use today. I have no idea yet what I'm going to do, but since I called everybody out last week on not using single shadows, I felt like I had to get it together today. So I'm going to go in with my Honey Halo Moisturizer from Pharmacy and tell you a story. Two stories. One is short, the other is the one that has me cracking up. Okay, so in Michigan, police got a call of like a vehicle being stolen, that a vehicle was stolen. It was at a Walmart because, everything happens there. And what was stolen out of the Walmart parking lot was a horse and buggy. So it was an Amish family. I can't even believe, like, you go into Walmart, you come out, and your horse and buggy are not there. Like, so it seems like someone who was in, like, a semi truck or something saw it happening. Saw this woman, like, hop in and steal this horse and buggy. I've never heard that. What a choice. Do you know what I mean? Like, what a choice. Because, okay, is everything okay? Because it feels like that's super obvious. Or, I don't know, maybe there are a lot of horse and buggies on the road, but it just feels like an obvious bad idea. Like, steal a black Honda. You know what I mean? Like, Navy Kia. Like, you're gonna steal a horse and buggy? Where are you going? How do you know how to operate this vehicle? Now, they were able to catch the lady real fast because she'd crashed the horse and buggy. 31-year-old woman, and the police are like, yeah, we had an interaction with her earlier in the day. They didn't say what, but they were able to retrieve the buggy, and they let us know that the horse is okay. I'm not laughing at the fact that that Amish family got their, like, vehicle literally stolen out of the Walmart parking lot. What I'm trying to understand is why this fool decided to do it. 31-year-old woman. What's the deal? Why? No, obviously you didn't know how to. I guess it wouldn't be called drive, right? What would it be? Steer? I guess you didn't know it. Like, guide? I guess you wouldn't know how, maybe, and that's why you crashed it. I don't know, but, interesting. So I think I will go in with this shade here from Terra Moons. It's called Bonfire. I know it's one that I really like. I feel like I use it a lot, so maybe I should try something else. No, I use this one a lot too. This is Royal Rose from Pretties for Your Face. I like both. Let me see. This is the Pretties for Your Face shade. And then this is a Terra Moon shade. Snap. I think I'm gonna use both since I can't decide. Okay, but let me tell you the story that I have been, how about I don't, there we go. The story that I have just been really interested in. So, guess where it is? Florida. Of course it's Florida. When is it not Florida? So there's this couple. They have been, you probably heard this. They have been married for 52 years. A long time, right? Now, we don't know the husband's name, but we do know that the woman's name is Bertha. You already know it's gonna be some shenanigans with a Bertha, okay? We used to have a neighbor named Bertha long ago. Listen, Bertha, you don't want to mess with Miss Bertha. She is, where are all my brushes? She is 71 years old, and she's been married to her husband for 52 years. They've been married a good long time. My parents have been married about that length of time, 52 years. Child, I don't know how my mama does it. Oh, here's a brush. So, Miss Bertha's husband ends up, like, at the doctor's office. Well, the ER. Because, here's the thing. They've been married for a long time. You know, when you've been married for that long, you kind of know your partner, hopefully. But Bertha got real mad one day, recently. She's 71 years old. They didn't say much about her husband, but Bertha got real mad because her husband got in the mail a postcard from an ex-girlfriend, like someone he dated like 60 years ago. Okay? She sent him a postcard. And Miss Bertha must have seen the postcard or something. I don't know if the husband was trying to hide it or not. I don't know what the postcard says. But honey, Miss Bertha was like, do not mess with my man. Now, I guess she couldn't get to the ex-girlfriend, but she sure could get to her husband. Let me tell you, Miss Bertha took a pillow and tried to smother this man. It seems like she bit him all over his body. She admitted to urinating on him. And apparently he was able to catch some of it on a cell phone, like videotape it or whatevs. But then she like snatched the phone from him. So he called the police. Not the police, the police. And he was like, my wife just seriously like assaulted me. Come and get her. So Miss Bertha gets taken into custody and put in the jail, girl. And they do a, what is it? What is that thing you like the first time you go before the judge and they're like, this is what you're charged with? I don't know, I've never done it. But so you see Miss Bertha looking all of her 71 years plus in her little red jumpsuit. And you could, this was on Zoom. So Miss Bertha is standing there, hands clasped in her red jumpsuit, just like, chilling, hair down, like nice, white hair. And the judge, one of the lawyers, I think, one of the lawyers is reading off like what happened, right? And she's like, so it looks like she tried to smother her husband with a pillow and she urinated on him. And they're just super chill. They're this happens every day. This happens every single day. I'm gonna go in with Lords of Leaping from Sydney Grace. This happens every single day. No big deal. They're just like, here's what happened, and then they're like, here are the charges. Now, Miss Bertha's public defender, I don't know what they were doing, but because Miss Bertha is being charged with like attempted second-degree murder, intimidation of a witness because she took like the phone or something, and I don't know what else. I think abuse to like a person over 65. And after the charges are read, the lawyer is like, judge, Your Honor, I don't think there's proof that she wanted to kill him. Like, I think this should just be like a domestic violence issue. And then you see the other lawyer like reading, like, it says she took a pillow and tried to smother him, and then it looks like she urinated on him. And he had to go to the hospital. And the public defender is like, so he didn't have any long-lasting wounds, and he like was only at the hospital for like 3 hours, and then he went home. And the judge is like, the judge or the lawyer or whatever, they're like, you know, it seems like her intent was to kill him because she was trying to smother him. Along with all these other things like long-lasting issues, or I'm sorry, not long-lasting issues, but like bruises and cuts, like open wounds and stuff. And they're also like, and it seems like she was upset that he got, let's see, the victim got a postcard from an ex-girlfriend from 60 years ago. And Miss Bertha just standing there. Miss Bertha is like, listen, don't nobody mess with my man, and he shouldn't be looking at nobody else. And they're like, the victim is like real fragile, as I would imagine. He's real fragile after this assault, which was completely inappropriate. So Miss Bertha did not get bail. She has to sit up in the jailhouse, I guess until, you know, whatever else happens. And the judge is like, if you were to get out on bail, you can go to your house like within 48 hours with police escort to get your items, your belongings. But other than that, you have to stay at least 500 feet away from your husband, and you can't contact him via social media, via phone call, text, anything. So I mean, I'm guessing that's the end of the 52-year marriage. And I'm glad home dude seems like he's okay. I mean, he's probably just like psychologically scarred. Now, besides that, you know what? I really want to know what was on that postcard. When I tell you I have been searching the interwebs to find out what the hell the homegirl put on that postcard. Because first of all, it's been 60 years. I don't understand why you're sending a postcard to my man. And he went, I want to know, what did he do with the postcard? I'm not saying that Miss Bertha is right, okay, in assaulting someone. But I kind of understand her thought process. It's 60 years, girl. First of all, how you get my address? How you get my husband's address? And I just feel like that postcard must have said something. Because I don't know, Bertha, but I feel like none of us would really go off like that unless it was something like salacious. You know what I mean? Like, what? Bertha must have said something. I mean, not Bertha. Let's call the other lady. What do we want to call her? Judith? We'll call her Judith. Judy for short. So, I want to know what she said in that damn postcard. I think there are a few options. It could be real, like, innocent. Like, hey, I know it's your birthday. You know, it's been a long time. Hope all is well. Happy birthday. Or it could have been something like, hey, you still married? And, you know, let's call the husband Benjamin. So we have Ben, Bertha, Judy, right? I also want to know what Ben done did with that postcard. Where was he hiding it? Was like, Ben, have you been in touch with Judith? Because how she know your address, sir? How she know? Tell me, how she know? How she know? And how is she so bold-faced to send you a postcard to my house? Now, I do feel like people always forget the person who, like, instigates things. Like, Bertha went ahead and attacked Benjamin, but I also feel like I would have some hands for Judith. Like, Miss Judy, give me her number, because obviously y'all must be in contact, okay? Give me her number so I can call her and ask her what is her deal. But you know what it reminds me of? Y'all have been here before. When you're with someone and all of a sudden 10, 11, 12, 60 years later, they're like, hey, how are you? I miss what we had. What you up to now? You got a man? Yes, I do. I do, okay? And it's not you. I don't know how many... I can't be the only one that that's happened to, okay? I'm going with the Tom Ford stick concealer because I'm real bougie. I'm just like... See... I don't know. If I was Bertha's girlfriend, like, you know, her homegirl, I would be like, we ride at dawn, Bertha. Let's go over to Judy's house since she's so fast that she is sending your man a postcard. Why are you thinking about this man 60 years later? It's been 60 years, okay? Like, they had to have been in their, like, late teens or something. Like, Miss Judy, what's going on? What's going on, Judith? What's going on? Why are you thinking about this man 60 years later? I hope to God I'm not. And if you have his address, Judy, then you must know that he's married, okay? I imagine he's not in the same house that he was before when you knew him, but I don't know. I just want to know what was going through Judy's mind that she had the gall to be like, I'm going to go ahead and send him a little postcard. Now, let me tell you something. She did it old school. She didn't slide into his DMs. She went and got a postcard and a stamp. That's like the original. That's the original sliding into somebody's DMs. I'm gonna send them a letter. And you know what? Judy is real shady because Judy knew that Bertha would read this postcard. Okay? Judy underhanded, and Judy probably reading the news like, not my fault. Judy knew. Or maybe Ben, like, treated Judy real bad. And now she's like, I know my therapist said to leave this alone. But, you know, the Lord is still working on me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send this postcard right over to Ben. I wish we knew what that postcard said. Man. But it had to say something, because imagine if it was just like, hey, you know, I don't know, something innocuous. Cause let me tell you something. Bertha went hard at this man. Bertha is 71 years old, and she seemed to have had the strength of Wonder Woman because she beat the hell out of this man, which is not okay. I don't condone that. So much so that this woman is now sitting up in jail. And my thing is, listen, it's been 52 years. If you gonna go somewhere, go and get out. Like, okay? If you want to be with Judy, you go on ahead and be with Judy. Because I done spent half a century with you. That's enough. I just really want to know what that damn postcard said. What y'all think it say? Tell me what you think the postcard said. I mean, I'm glad Home Dude is okay. Like, I'm real glad. And you know what? He is psychologically scarred. But, if he was carrying on with Judy, you reap what you sow, sir. Having your woman, your side chick probably, your side grandma, sending a postcard to my house. Y'all, just because you older don't mean y'all, like, don't mean they don't be getting it in and having drama. Like, I know a bunch of us are in our 40s and stuff, and we still having drama. So, in your 70s, it don't stop. And it sounds like Ben is closer to 80. And you know, like, for real, a lot of older folks, like in retirement homes and nursing homes and stuff, there is a lot of, like, STDs and stuff. Read the news. There's a lot that happens. So, like, it's just like a geriatric soap opera out here in these streets. But I want to know what you think that postcard said. So I feel like the postcard would have to say a certain thing for me to just, like, lose it. Because she didn't, like, listen, she tried several ways. And I know the lawyer is like, this doesn't prove that she tried to kill him. Girl, what else was she trying to do if she was smothering him? She just wanted to knock him out for a little bit. This woman was trying to kill this man. And when I tell you, Miss Bertha didn't have no kind of emotion on her face. When the judge was like, do you understand? She was like, huh? Listen, Miss Bertha did not look remorseful. She didn't look no kind of way. She was just standing there like, and I'll do it again. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Like, ma'am, you just tried to kill me. When that public defender was like, Your Honor, I don't think that her putting a pillow over his mouth really constitutes her wanting to kill him. Girl, what else? What else was she doing? It don't sound like it was any sort of sex play. Miss Bertha wanted to take this man out. And I wonder if she was done with him, I wonder if she was going to look at Judith's address, put in her GPS, and roll up on her. Does Judy's husband know that she's over here sending a text, or not even a text, sending an old school postcard to her man from 60 years ago? I don't even know. What you gonna tell him? Hey, you forgot your t-shirt at my house. Like, why? Ma'am, if you don't sit your narrow behind down, focus on your family, focus on your husband, because ain't no way. Or Benjamin has been on the low talking to Miss Judy. And maybe, like, her phone got cut off or something, and she couldn't call or text. Or maybe Ben was out here like, I ain't married. You know, I feel like Benjamin had something to do with it, okay? Because I don't know. You know, because I feel like if it was just something like whatever, then Bertha would have just been like, she crazy, okay? But Benjamin had to have done something. Because you know what? As I think about it, I don't think Judy would do that. I don't think she would just willy-nilly go ahead and send a postcard. Or, no, I don't even know. Was it for a shady reason? What would you think if somebody you dated 60 years ago sends you a postcard? What would you think? First of all, I'd probably be like, who? Who is this? I I mean, I can't think of not one good reason. I really can't. I can't think of one good reason. Hopefully one of y'all can, because I'm curious. I want to know what you think that postcard said, and if you think that Benjamin had anything to do with it. Like, why did Judy send him a postcard after 60 years? I'm suspicious. I am suspicious. And apparently, so is Miss Bertha. So, I understand, Bertha. I understand. I don't condone what you did. But, girl, I get it. All of a sudden, she's sending you a postcard and y'all ain't seen each other supposedly in 60 years. Either she real rude and disrespectful, or you made her think it was okay for her to send a postcard to my house. That's what it was. Like, Miss Bertha, girl, I understand. I mean, I'm not gonna be over here fighting for nobody, and I'm hopefully never gonna try to smother someone. But if I do, I know it's gonna be for a good reason, and I feel like it must have been a good reason for Bertha to do that. And the way she was just standing there, like, yes, Judge. And you know what? The public defender, I feel like she had some kind of incident like this too, because she's like, Your Honor, it wasn't like she was trying to kill him. I think this should just be like domestic violence, domestic battery. Let me go ahead. Let me just finish this out. It's going to be a short one. Hopefully, I've been going on and on about what I think happened. Let me finish this up and I'll come back and say goodbye. So here is the finished look. Just something simple. I feel like I look real therapist-y. Well, except I'm kind of showing the treats. Move that up a little bit. Anyways, I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I hope that some of this was helpful, and I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Bertha, Ben, and Judy. I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to use your single shadows, and I will see you next time.